Hello. Hold on, let me check something. Ouch. No, 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 no. Okay, mic test. Ouch, what the? Sorry, sorry. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's yeah. So, welcome to my stream, and for today, yeah, as the title suggests, we're going to try and explore one of the archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is Orcust. Okay, I'm not sure how to introduce Orcust. I mean, that from my understanding, the Orcust archetype focus on link summoning monsters and swarming uh, through using grave effects, okay, graveyard effects. Hold on, sorry about that. Okay. I not, I don't think I should be going to their lore backstory because it's kind of heavy. It's kind of a long topic. What I wanted to do for this stream is to understand how Orcust works, the Orcust deck works, especially with the new support from last December, which is from quarter century $30, which includes Dragon Maids, Orcus, and archetypes. Okay, so one of the decks that receive new support is Orcus. Okay, Orcus ran back in around let's say 2018 to 2019. Okay, they're they're kind of a combo oriented deck. Yeah. So they focus on farming the field through link summoning. Mainly they go for link summoning. Notice all of the link monsters. So they focus on link summoning, and their unique gameplay is uh, graveyard effects. So the monsters, except for this one, Griso. So their main deck monsters have common approach, which is they banish themselves from the graveyard to special summon an Orcus monster from specific location. Just like Harp Horror, which special summons from the deck, Symbol Skeleton, which special summons from the graveyard, and there's supposed to be Brass Bombard, which special summons from the hand. And then there's also Orcus Nightmare, which dumps an Orcus monster, Dark Machine monster. Technically, all Orcus monsters are Dark Machine. So she dumps Dark Machine. So technically, Orcus Nightmare is like an additional name, and with added bonus of boosting monsters attack, which means you in order to use her give her effect, you have to have monster. Uh, it's not that either you or your opponent should have a monster, okay? And then there's this world one, which special summons banish Orcus monster. Okay, so that's what I meant when I said that about their game plan being banishing from the grave, special summon from specific location. And then yeah, it's kind of cheap for them to be able to do that. That's why they have restriction. Generally for the Orcus monsters, when you use their graveyard effects, you cannot just summon monsters for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. So, Heart Horror, Symbol Skeleton, Brass Bombard. They restrict you to special summon dark monsters for the rest of the turn. And Orcus Nightmare restricts you to Dark Machine. Okay, right. No, sorry. Also Dark Monsters. Then, yeah. Apparently, World 1, 2. Okay. So far, I mentioned they focus on link summoning. Back then, Orcus only have Galatea and Longer. So, Galatea sets up the pieces in order to boost their pacing. Then longer so is for interaction purposes. And then later. So okay. So Galatea's effect is besides the immunity to battle destruction, she can shuffle one banish machine monster, and then that one Orcust will drop. And then we have the two main, I guess it's two most commonly used Orcust spell and drop, which is orchestrated Babel. I'm not sure how to pronounce. I just go with Babel. And then orchestrated climax. So orchestrated Babel. I'll just go with Babel. Orchestrated Babel is kind of powerful because it makes the uh, ignition effects of Orcus monsters become quickly. Mm, sorry, I think it's supposed to be more specific. So, the Orcus monsters, the effects of Orcus monsters in your graveyard or Orcus Link monsters that you control, their effects become quick effects. So by quick effect, that means you can activate that like anytime as long as you satisfy the condition or the activation effect. Okay. So why do I say this is kind of dangerous? Because supposedly you're restricted to using these effects during your own turn. By adding that quick loss, now they become quick effects, which means not only are you uh, you're not bound anymore to activating this during your okay let me fix that sentence. So because of orchestrated Babel, not only are you able to uh, use this as quick effects, which means you can activate them at a flexible in a flexible manner. Like for example, the your opponent attempts to restrict your movement, you can respond with their now quick effects in order to catch up from their supposed interaction. Okay, so not only do they become flexible in activation, but they can also be activated during your opponent's turn, which means yeah, they will also play during your turn. It's kind of that sense. But anyway, yeah, yeah, they restrict you to dark monsters. So yeah, they become very flexible, which is kind of dangerous. And so that's for restricted Babel. Its other effect is just you can recycle it. Then the other relevant Arcus back row is orchestrated climax. Sorry. orchestrated climax. I'm reading from. Damn it, I'm reading from the text above. So Orcust Crescendo is counter trap card, which means you cannot chain other card effects to this one except counter trap because it's a spell speed tree. So spell speed tree, counter trap. Generally, counter traps interrupt uh, your opponent's game plan. Okay, so Orcust Crescendo negates the activation of spell card, trap card, or monster effect, as long as you control uh, an Orcust monster. Okay. What makes this kind of sneaky though is that it also has another effect, which is when this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, and then you can search Dark Machine. But at least this one has a heavier restriction because you cannot, for that whole turn that you activated the search effect, you cannot special summon Dark Machine monsters. But then it's kind of sneaky. So not only does this stop your opponent's game plan, it also saves you in case you have a terrible hand. Okay. So as for the link monsters, we have Orcus Galatea, the Orcus Automaton, which sets either these two. Usually you set this one. I'm not sure about this one. I guess if you got if you got the Babel, you can just search for the climax. That's kind of her point. But usually she searches for the Babel because it makes everyone um, fast. No. Well, I mean, I believe you get the gist. So they can activate at any time, which means they maximize their resource by playing during your turn. Okay, so that's for Galatea. She can be destroyed by battle if she is linked. So either a link monster points to her or she points to a link monster. Okay, and then the other uh, link monster is Longirsu, the orchestrator. So Longirsu is an interruption. It's gonna be destroyed by card effects if this card is linked. Longirsu's interruption is you can shuffle two banish machine monsters, then send one linked monster. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of difficult to use this effect because the monster you want to remove from the field needs to be pointed to a link monster, or the monster that you intend to remove either is pointed by a link monster or is pointing to a monster. Okay, linked monster. That's what it means. Okay. Yeah, at this point it's kind of irrelevant, but it still serves as good interruption. Plus, he also serves a purpose for link climbing, I guess, because now, I mean, last December, they receive two new members. She's Galatea I and Lil Gersu. So, uh, do you have another? Yeah, I think those two are the only new ones. Pretty sure. I mean, you get some other lore cards here and there, but yeah, those are the new ones that support Orcust. So Galatea I is a Link 1 monster. Pretty cheap. Pretty cheap moves. So you can Link summon her just once per turn. Cannot be used for exit summon. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot to discuss about Fingers, but we'll get to that. Because Fingers is kind of an addable. Okay. Uh, Cannot be used for exit summon. And then her two effects. She has two effects. First effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Effect is you can add one World Legacy monster or the Babel from deck or graveyard. And then another effect is if she's in your graveyard, you can banish one other Orcus card from your grave to special summon her. Both of these effects can only be used one per turn. Okay. So discussion. Okay. So Galatea, I made a huge contribution to Orcus. Hold on. Okay. Uh, Galatea, I made a huge contribution to the Orcus deck because she is Link 1. Back then, Orcus has Orcus the Orcus deck experienced problem in pushing through their main line because uh, they need two monsters basically. So their lowest link rating is Link 2 back then. Okay. So imagine, besides Gears 2 back then, if you don't, or let's say you don't have Gears 2 at 10, you'll be having huge trouble in swarming. If you have just this Harp Horror or just Symbol Skeleton, because you cannot send them to the graveyard as is, and then it just eats up your normal summon. Okay. Back then, people use Armageddon Knight, which helps. Yeah, this guy helps, and I think mathematician too. Yeah, mathematician, Armageddon Knight. Usually Armageddon Knight. Okay, so Armageddon Knight counts as a body, and then you dump usually Harp Horror, then Harp Horror special summon an Orcus. So now you got two monsters, but you'll be ending up with cases where you're just stuck with Harp Horror or Symbol Skeleton, which cannot they cannot stand on their own. That's why they made Girsu. So I forgot to about Girsu. So Girsu is kind of like Armageddon Knight, and also if you control no other monsters, you can special summon a token from both sides of the field. Yeah, which is level 1. Although Galatea needs to affect monsters. You can mitigate that World Legacy token, which is a normal monster. You can mitigate that by linking it to Link Revo. Okay. Which is Link 1 uh, effect monster. And it requires one level 1 monster, which matches the condition for to which its condition summoning condition is satisfied by the token. So Girsu kind of patches up their problem, but still it's kind of problematic in cases where Girsu's effects are negated. At least with the dumping of the Orcust or World Legacy card, or on special summoning token. Although yeah, as long as his dump effect is negated, it's kind of they're kind of stuck. So Galatea I fixes their problems by being a link one, which means you don't need two bodies in order to proceed to your combos. You only need one, and so you can proceed with your combos with a single monster. Which means Harp Horror and Symbol Skeleton is not having only Harp Horror or Skeleton only will not lead you to terrible hand. What makes her special too is that she can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. So she fixes uh, she fixes the problem of having your Orcust monsters stuck in your hand. So like Harper or Symbol Skeleton stuck in your hand. So you can't use their effect. You wanted them to be in your graveyard. So Galatea I fixes that. With an added bonus of search for legacy monster or resurrected Beba. I forgot to add this one. Crap. Kind of search for that. So she can, in an optimal design, she can search Babel or World Crown or World One. World One, there's someone from Banished. World Crown is kind of an oddball. It's kind of an oddball. So you can special summon it to zone a link monster points to, and then it can negate the effect of a monster such as summon from the extra deck. It's kind of like an interruption. However, oh, I just realized. Let me just fix this deck first. Kind of noticed something. I mean, thinking of doing that line combo. Okay. For the record, no. I don't have any experience with Orcust. I'm just trying to understand the deck for today. So don't expect me to be like a pro. But for the record, I have played against Orcust players and I kind of understand their play considering that I play Ritual Beast, which is a combo deck. And Orcust is combo deck focused on link climbing. So Galatea I can either add after sending from hand to grave one card, she can either add ground, wand, or Babel. From the from what I read from the combo, will be searching ground if you want to swarm and not get restricted to dark monsters. Uh, what's that card? Succession. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, so that's for the first effect of Galatea I, and second effect is you can you can banish if she's in your graveyard. You can banish one Orcust card besides her. Then you can spell summon her from the graveyard, which is basically another body for summoning. Okay. The other new support is Enlilgurisu, which is kind of a same sense as Longirisu over here. But Enlilgurisu uh kind kind of acts as the title of sort because uh his effect is less restrictive, I mean, more flexible, I guess. Same thing. So his effects, yeah, his effects are more flexible. So he has two effects. First effect, target one banish Orcus or World Legacy card. You can add it to hand, and then you can also shuffle one card from your hand to the deck and take control of one of your opponent's face-up monster, which is kind of crazy. So he has a recycling effect. It adds from banish to your hand, to which considering Longirisu's effect, Longirisu just shuffles two machine monsters back to the deck, which is yeah, kind of a loss. Shuffle two, I guess it kind of works for recycling, but you might sometimes you might want some cards in your hand instead. Okay. And also, Lungriso needs two banish cards, and Lilgriso only needs one Orcus or Legacy card, just single card. Okay, and second effect of Lilgriso is if he's in the graveyard because he was sent from the Aisha Monster Zone this turn, you can choose to banish him and then send one card from the field to the graveyard. So, Nogirisu's effect, but more flexible because you can activate that anytime during the main phase, especially if you have the Babel. Yeah. So, and Lilgirsu is kind of good, same sense as Longirsu, but Lilgirsu is more impactful. Then Galatea I contributed the most in reviving the Orcus for today's meta. Okay. Then I forgot this one to introduce this guy, Dingirsu, Orcus of the Evening Star. So you can only special summon Dingirsu once per turn. Sorry. You can only special summon him once per turn, and you can exceed summon him using an Orcusic monster. So you can use Galatea, the link to long gears to the link 3 or ended gears to the link 4. You cannot use Singularity AI. Okay? As long as it's a link monster, you can exit summon him using that singular monster. Okay? So then gears to spread destruction protection effect. If a card you control will be destroyed, you can just detach one material from it instead. And then when if he's special summoned, you can either send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard or attach one of your banished machine monsters as material to the gears. So he either disrupts or adds immunity to destruction. Yeah, that's basically him. It's just for protection or uh, for protection or for disruption. Okay. I think that's basically it for exposition of the Orcust monsters. So I've added some cards which is World Legacy related cards. One link monster. Where is she? She's live. To which you can only special summon her if you have a World Legacy card in your graveyard. So her effects. One effect is first effect. You can set one World Legacy spell trap from your deck, but you cannot activate it while you don't have World Legacy monster in your graveyard. Technically, uh, it's kind of not really a restriction, considering you can't special summon here unless you have a World Legacy card in your graveyard. Okay, that's one of her effect, and then her other effect. If you use her thing material, you can shuffle one card in the field into the deck, so it's also a disruption. So she's kind of a next combo extender and a disruption. The only card she can search that I added to this list is World Legacy Succession, which you can target one monster in your graveyard, summon it to a zone, you're adding monster points to your zone, adding monster points. Okay. So it's like a free body. But then what makes this dangerous is you can special summon link 2, you can special summon link 3 as long as it satisfies the condition. And this one is very flexible because damn it. This one is flexible because you can use any monster. I think that's about it for the home pieces. Then some extra monsters. This one, Typhon. Typhon serves as a last resort. Typhon serves as your last resort. If you're facing monsters that have huge attack and oppressive effects such as Bordered Savage, which can negate, stuff like that. Then Typhon can also Typhon can help remove one of those monsters or just any monster in the field. Okay, he can help you remove that. And his summoning condition is if your opponent special summons from the extra deck at least twice during um, during the current turn or during the previous turn. Okay, so either your opponent special summon from the extra deck twice during your turn, or your opponent special summon twice from the extra deck the turn before. Okay, so it's kind of last resort disruption, saving grace. Okay, let's start from the bottom. So we have IP Mascarena, which helps you dodge that restriction effect of the Orcust monsters, which prevents you from special summoning dark monsters. So you special summon her, and then you can link climb during your opponent's turn. Sorry. Arcade board blocker is kind of discard fodder. He's kind of he's just being used to discard monster. The recycling of continuous arcade spell from your graveyard is not really what the Orcust players have in their mind. And then he also protects your face-up spells from effect destruction. Then we have SP Little Knight, just general interruption. She can banish one card, or she can temporarily banish 2 monsters on the field, including one from yours. Okay. Nightmare Unicorn, disruption. It shuffles a card from the field. Access code. Access code helps you sweep your opponent. Hopefully you manage to. I mean, considering you leak live from Unicorn or from Longer, so yeah, you're bound to be sweeping. Usually if you use Lane 3, so he gains 3,000 attack, so he becomes 5-3. His attack becomes 5-3. She's kind of a huge chunk. Then you can clean your opponent's field by banishing the monster from field or graveyard. You can destroy each card based on the attributes you have on your field or grave. Okay, and then we have Apollosa, just effect negation. What the heck? Yep. It's mainly to she's mainly there to stop your opponent's plays. If ever you go first. Yep. And that's pretty much it. And now we'll have to fill the deck so that it becomes or wait. Maybe I'll do the let's try the learning the combos of Orcust first before we start making these on actual deck and then play testing the deck. Okay. So usually your starter will be Girsu, Harp Horror, or these two. serves as your start. If you end up with just Simba Skeleton, then it could be a hard time. So let's start with Griso first. So let's go ahead and test settings. No opponent, no shuffle deck, just one. So I have. Oh no, I need two. I need two because yeah, they're kind of mm, they're not. They can. I mean, hmm. I guess we could just try with just Gersu. Just thinking of following that combo that I've read. Maybe we'll just go first with just Gersu. Then see where it will go. Yeah, let's do that first. It feels like technically, if you want to build a full, if you want to uh, create a full board with Orcust, you need two starters, I guess, or one starter and then one discard fodder, I guess. So let's say you only have one card. Then we start with gears. So what you can do is just Surma Summon, can dump or Orcus, where let's see. Okay. Since you have no other monsters, you can special summon summon a token. Okay. Next. As much as possible, you want to try avoid using the graveyard effects immediately because it restricts you to uh, only dark monsters. Okay. So let's say we just proceed with Galatea. We use this one. Next, you can proceed. You cannot proceed with her effect because you don't have a hand card. So just proceed with Galatea I. Okay. Then you can use Galatea I's effect. Bring her back on the field by banishing Gears. Technically Gersus roll is done. So you can just use him as fodder. So we still have Harper in your graveyard. Maybe we can use her effect. Yeah. Honestly speaking, it's kind of bad state if you can if you just end up with one Griso. Adding Biba is kind of useless. Punish him. Special summon. So you can link everything for, but what's the point? Yeah, it feels useless to search for Babel. Might be better to just search for Crescendo. Yeah, you still can't use her effect because you need to have a monster on hand. I mean, you need to have a card in your hand. Just yeah, I think that's the case here. Okay. And just backtracking that I did last time. Okay. Maybe I should just proceed. This one. Go for symbols. As much as possible, you want the once you activate in the graveyard to be shuffled to the deck. Set one. This one. Okay, so at this point we're restricted to just dark monsters. How should we proceed? Use this thing. Technically we're just going to link line. One, two, three. Longisu. Longisu and then oh. Oh. Oh, I understand. It's quick. Let me try to understand. I think you can spell some. Yeah, he can. Oh, wait. Yeah. So, Harp Horror and Bad Skeleton are the only two that can add the body to your field. So, they contribute only Harp Horror and Bad Skeleton can help you in the climbing. Galatea also, yeah. So, it's those three. Simba Skeleton, Galatea Eye, and those three add bodies to your field. So I've used up Galatea Eye, I've used up Harp Horror, and I will be using up Simba Skeleton at some point. I, yeah. Good. will be best just proceed with energy at this point. Then you can use our symbol skeleton effect. Galatea I and then Galatea. Okay. Just use my skeleton effect. Just summon her. Use her for exist summon. Okay. Okay, either attach or send one card from field to grid. Sometimes it's kind of good to remove monster in your opponent's field. Your opponent, I mean, into this meta, your opponent isn't obliged to destroy your monsters or destroy your cards in general. And then you so add maybe this guy. I mean, feels like that's pretty much it. So at least have negation and protection. This guy cannot move because we don't have a label. Maybe it's a better idea to just use Babel instead of Ascendo though. Should we? Yeah, I think I'm saying something. Maybe let's try adding more bodies in. Sounds wrong. Let's try adding more bodies in the graveyard and banish. Okay. Dump, gain attack. Almost forgot. Special summon token. I think I need to take note on that. I should remember to special summon token. Okay. I guess I could shuffle this. Set label. Okay. Finish this one. I mean, yeah. Just showing my thought process. Kind of pointless to avoid the dark monster restriction because we cannot. It's hard to swarm at this point. We're lacking resources to swarm. We cannot maximize the AI's attack in order to swarm non-dark. We'll have to rely with the dark monsters. Crossing the graveyard. Oh, Gears. I forgot Gears. I thought Simba's was already there. guy. Yeah. So Longisu is there for the sake of link climbing. Banish this guy. Rather special summoner. See. There's someone. Ingritsu. It's this guy. Okay. Free monster. Free card removal. No. Remove that token. Then link climb. Okay. Activate. I need the symbol. Now I'm saying something wrong. Add symbol. It's like I could have maximized the situation. Let's just say. Let me think first. Maybe not. I'm thinking of hoping that I have. I'm thinking about hoping I have the Orcust Nightmare in my hand instead. Girsu and Harp Horror. We have Orcust Nightmare on hand. I'm thinking of crazy combo. Swarming in your opponent's turn. Yeah, discard. No, I think, yeah, I messed that up. I'm gonna use. I think I should have added for crown. Then link summon into Api Masquerena. IP can be another disruptor. So we have IP Masquerena. Let's say we have IP Masquerena. Then Galatea I can go back to the field by her own effect. Then link tree. You can just add or hand resource for Galatea I. save your word crown. You can convert that to IP Mascarena. Opponent's turn, special my Galatea Eye. Can use an Ingresu add monster to your hand. Discard. Maybe we could maximize that to just Orcust centered. Try again. Okay, okay. By the way, yeah, she also serves as the Dex. He serves as Orcus exclusive Blink Rainbow. Yeah, kind of. But that's how things are now. Example, yeah. Go for your. Where? Tapos, Ikyo Crescendo. Next time. Green attack. Dumping. Symbols. Symbols. There's someone. Someone. Finger so. Move. Okay. And finger so. Okay. One symbols in the hand. AI. Banish. Okay. We're back to the same predicament. Except we don't have the Babel. Search. search for word legacy or Babel. If I search for the crown, then swarm. Hmm. It's kind of a horrendous situation either way. I think it's better to just go for Babel. Then she searches for crown, swarm, lane 2, IP Masquerena. Then on your opponent's turn, you try to process and Ligurisu first. And then you can bring back Galatea I. Considering that you didn't take control of... Oh, right. I forgot. You can take control. So IP Masquerena can become a link 4. Considering Galatea I returns to the field on your opponent's turn. Yeah, I think that's a better outcome. The Crescendo is kind of bonus card in case your combo pieces are complete. Let's proceed with the combo that I read. It's kind of just strong, I guess. I'm GC. Okay, I get a charge to get angry about the deck that I am playtesting. Okay. Dump. From what I've read, you dump forward. Press summon tokens. You use Girsu for Galatea I. You use your effect to search. Crown. So summon crown. Summon Galatea. Use Galatea's graveyard effect. So at this point, you're not restricted to dark monsters yet. You have a World Legacy card in your graveyard. You can just summon Leaf. Using this token, 2 monsters. You only need 2 monsters. Okay? Use Leaf. Set this one. I kind of forgot already. Combo. What's next? I guess just link to Apollos. Is it the shuffle effect? I guess you can shuffle. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I can get it. You can maximize Tinker's effect so that you have more bodies in your graveyard. I think I'll come back to that later. You sleep. Remove this. Now we proceed to the dark side, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing things right. Slight misstep, but I'm doing things right. Galatea. Shuffle. Set Babel. Babel. Next summon. Longirsu. Is there effect? Dumping. Wait, symbols over here. Use symbol, special summon. Galatea. Overlay into Ningirsu. Use the link to user's effect, attach. That's how you add the bodies. I want a nightmare. I feel like I'm. Oh, no. I don't think I'm missing something. You and me. I think this is the end of the combo line for your turn at least. You end up with these two monsters and you have Babel. Hmm. Now my question is, how do I? Oh. Hmm. Oh wait, I can just banish this. But that's kind of loss. Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something. This one will just interrupt on your opponent's turn, from what I've read. I'm kind of bothered that this one is over here. It's like this should have been shuffled at some point. I think that's the mistake. Tia shuffles crown. I shuffle harp horror. Let me try this again. Kind of forget something. Karma. Special. Oh, sorry. Dump. And special summon token. I add crown. Crown special summon. Okay. Let me check. One special summon from hen. Okay. Wait. Nightmare dumps the wand. So I need the crown to be at hand. Yeah, I need the crown to be at hand. Oh, she cannot banish the crown. How do I banish this one? Do I use the dance? Or mean the wand? These two leave. Okay. Succession. Should I be shuffling already? Just so I'm not forced. Orcust. You can only banish one Orcust. And it goes to banish Orcust or Word Legacy. This feels stuck. We should just proceed first. Yeah. Okay. No. Succession. Vicious summon. Reality is the best option. Vanish. Vicious summon. Nightmare. Latia shuffles forward. Set Babel. Babel. This is kind of stuck. I'm not sure on how to gain access to this one. And did this guy banished or added to hand? Shuffle. One card in the field. This one. Pretty sure symbols. This is somewhere. I think I'm just going back to what I just did earlier. Okay. Touch. I attach symbols. Right? No. Attach nightmare. Add sim. No, no, no. Damn it. Symbols, Girsu. Link for and the Girsu. Shuffle. No. Add to hand symbols. On opponent's turn. Matea Eyes will summon banishing one Orcust. Okay. No. Add the ground. Wait a minute. How do I add you to hand? Sure, this is what I read. And then I vanish. Press amount. Leave. Right. Just Apollos. Should I search for bubble right now? Let me just review. I mean, I think it's for the best. I'm spinning in circles. Let me just proceed first while it's not yet up. These two. Yes. Shuffle. Okay. By the way, I'm using rolloftheking.com as reference. They give valuable insights on how on the state of the meta. Although sometimes they just don't update in weekly intervals, sometimes they do it once every 2 weeks or once per month. Might reach up to 2 months before they post another uh, article. Yeah. Leave word legacy succession. Apollosa. Shuffle token. Fish salmon. Galatea. So this is correct. This is correct. Nightmare. I shuffle. Harp horror. Shuffle harp horror. Babel. longer, so symbol. I'm just doing what I've done earlier. Symbol. Galatea, Dingirsu, Attach Nightmare. Oh, right. So stupid. Yeah, Galatea, I add from Grave. Either Dark or Grave. Damn it. I've been doing the combo right all along and then I forgot Galatea I can recycle. Okay, let's just proceed. I'm doing it right all along. Okay, attach. I want the nightmare. Link 4. Is this complete? Think so. Oh, I almost forgot. Add symbols when. Then opponent's turn. Hmm. So Galatea first. Yeah, Galatea first. Which one should I banish? Let me check. This one I'm not sure. I think it's either Galatea or Longirisa. Yeah, it seems to be Annie. They prefer the article preferred Galatea because she can be recycled from banished. Okay. Special summon. Activate Galatea. Add the crown. Use this effect. Give Apollosa 800 attack. Activate effect. Just one last check. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all there is. Okay. This one negates your opponent's monster special summon from extra deck. This can negate 3 monster effects. This one can steal an opponent's monster. This one's just there to get killed, I guess. Then you can add Nightmare through Enlilurizo. Grave effects. I can choose the one unless it's my turn. Symbols can special summon the Grizzle, which can send one monster your opponent controls. Yeah, that's attainment by 6 interruptions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. That's how you presented it. 4 monster negates. Steal monster, and then in the grave. Send one card. Yeah. Let's go back to just one. I forgot what I've been thinking earlier. I just try to retrace. Is forgot. No. I can still make it up, make it for it. Babel. I'm thinking Babel. Fingers. Touch. That's okay. Now I remember now. So it's the touch effect. Adding Nightmare kind of serves nothing. No, I think it's better. It grants me more flexibility. Sometimes, um, sometimes playtesting other decks, it helps me uh, understand my opponent's pattern, and then I can disrupt at the most crucial moments. That's why, yeah, this experience helps. That's why I try to do this if I can. Next, and Lurisa. Okay. Okay. I've used cymbals, I've used harp, I've used the Nightmare. I haven't used the... I mean, the skeleton. No, you can have the token. Which one should I banish? Feel like Gusto would be more beneficial to banish over Thea. I feel like it's so that when El Gusto will return to hand, I gain one at least. That's one on hand. Wait, hair effect. Grave. Ground. Okay, special summon. Happy Masquerade. Why can't I use IP? Non-link monster. I forgot. Well, can anything be done? Ending with SP. But that's not wrong. Yeah, I think so. Then we're left with somewhat sad feel. I have the Dingirsu interruption, Alligirsu interruption. Dingirsu interruption, Alligirsu interruption. And I can't go IP. Hmm. Let me think. So token. I'm thinking of skipping. Ling Longers is kind of a waste of salmon. Hmm. Yeah. No. Hmm. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Let's try that again. So I went wrong with summoning Longers because that was kind of unnecessary path. special summon. Okay. Let's go for it. Nightmare. Let AI search summon. Oh, Babel. Well, at least I can see it in another perspective. I have this. Can I link into IP Master right now? Yeah, now it's starting to turn out like Gears was a necessary step. Yeah, Longirsu, uh, Banish them symbols, symbols Banish special summon, Galatea, overlay into Lingirsu, attach Nightmare, so I have Nightmare Engrave, I have just Nightmare, symbols in Spanish, and Lingirsu add symbols to hand. Now, issue here is Galatea I. Would it provide benefit or not? Galatea I discard search. Yeah, it feels like I should have set Crescendo and then Galatea I just search for the Babel instead. Yeah, that's a better approach. So I will just finalize. Yeah, awkward, awkward things to forget. Kind of not a big fan with link spamming. And but then you're at this point. The game has developed into this kind of team. You just special someone out of nowhere. Yes, with added benefits. That's it. Separate counter trap. Longer so. Nightmare. Dump symbols. attacking Girso. Attach. Nightmare. And then Girso. Activate. Add to hand. Activate. Effect. Okay. Discard symbols. Add Babel. You know, sometimes I feel awkward that Galatea is just sitting there, ready to take a hit. Got this 1, 2, latency search. I guess you could search for the one for the following turn. 1, 2, 3. 3 descriptions, I guess. No, I'm kind of saying another thing. So she can discard Search Crown and then use Nightmare, gain attack, dump one effect with Summon Crown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of good, I guess. I think that's about it if you only have girls. I mean, that's not the optimal play, of course, because you're starting with 5 hand cards, not 1. Just checking the possibilities if ever I'm going for combo phase. Just that I feel like this setup will be the so-called comeback setup. Okay. Next, we'll try Harp Horror only. I think having Girsu in hand will just put you in a full combo. You don't have to give a care if you have harp or cymbal in your hand or the rest. Just full combo when you have Girsu. Now the problem is if I would last in I will survive the timer limit, which I set it to 8 minutes. Okay, let's try with power only. Okay, normal summon. Yes, materials. The limitation now is that Girsu cannot switch summon a token. So I think we're -1 body. This looks ugly. Considering we don't have symbols. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just realizing Orcust is now two card combo because he will fix the head. She kind of fixed the head. Use Crystal. Nightmare. Can't do anything. Well, she kind of fixed the hand if you got another Orcus on your hand. Otherwise, I think that's another test. It would be good for another testing. Mm-hmm. Something Babel. No, maybe it's better to go for Crescendo. That's things. Go for this one. Here's Salmon. Hmm. So we're just stuck with Anilgurisu, Crescendo. Yeah. So if you only have hard power in hand, you only have either Babel or Crescendo. We'll just end with Anilgurisu. If you have Crescendo, then Crescendo Crescendo is the one that will interrupt. If you have Babel, uh, you have two interruptions. Anilgurisu and the Dingirisu engrave once I continue this one. Symbols, Salmon, Galatea overlay to Dingirisu attach Nightmare, and then Dingirisu plus Nongirisu equals and Dingirisu. Yeah. I guess I'm just imagining something. So in your opponent's turn, in case you're not forced to use symbols effect to special summon the so you could use that you could make use of symbols effect your opponent's turn to special summon Galatea. Then Galatea will the link to will Crescendo to protect your next turn. Yeah. So observation is better to um, have Babel rather than Crescendo with no Babel. Let's try harp and cymbals. Let's say cymbals. I think cymbals will be tough. It's tough to have cymbals on like it's tough to have cymbals on your starting hand. Harp and cymbals. Oh wait, I should try with an discard fodder, random discard fodder first. Let's see if it makes a huge change. Okay, normal salmon. Go for Thea. Use their effect, discard. At this point, the world legacy branch is unfeasible. You cannot do that part of the combo, if I say so. It's better to just go for Beba. Defeat Beba. Use our Curse. Use Curse to dump. noticing now. Yeah. You have the one normal summon for an Orcust, and then you generate two bodies, two free bodies. Either, yeah, you extend with two bodies. That's what I'm noticing. So you normal summon with one Orcust. If you end up with Gears as your starting hand, then that's better because now you start with three bodies because you special summon token. Not you start. You extend with three bodies, so you have four bodies technically. But if you have like harp horror or symbols in your or just harp horror, I think symbol can extend the game further. Or in case you have symbols and then harp horror on hand too, then you can just extend your field by adding two additional bodies. But if you start with Yursu, you gain token, you gain the special summon from harp, then you gain special summon from symbols. I'm kind of enjoying this. I feel like I managed to simplify how Orcus works. Okay, let's proceed. I'm kind of enjoying the moment, managing to discover your other deck's weakness by trying their playstyle, trying to look into their combo. Okay, this was again with Harp Horror and One Desert Father. That's that Orcust. Okay, yes, and the same way. Hungry, so wait, symbols. Okay, attach. And agree, so okay. So on your opponent's turn, Galatea I, Chicken, add 4 lands, I guess. Discard add lands. Sorry, 1. Discard add 1. Adding can be useless. She can go for it. She can just come back once and the Grisu is removed. At least you can so that in case Kristen doesn't get activated, we can reactivate this by bringing back Karate AI. Okay. We have symbols, discard. So 1, 2, then 3. Yeah. Seems like 3 this. Oh, no, I'm seeing something. Yeah, I saw something. Okay, can do this. Not sure. There's someone. No. Wait, discard symbols. Add crown. Use nightmare effect. Now it becomes 4 interruptions. One effect. Fence. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then symbols in the graveyard. Yep. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Symbols in the grave. 1 for over. Yeah. One. Okay. I think that's pretty much. Let's try. Let's say it's symbols. Okay. Normal. Tweet cost. Discord. You know what? It feels like it's kind of the same. Not sure. I think so. I think so. I think the benefit is just more bodies in the graveyard. That really sounds wrong out of context. Okay. Let's proceed. Yeah. And I don't have to set someone Kirisu. It's kind of pointless. Just proceed. Wait, no. I gain another body or banish, which I can advance, drew, and vigorous. Kind of get the point. That's strange. Gears should be dumping. What's relevant for his combos? Proceed. Crescendo. sorry about that. I'm kind of at a loss with my thoughts. Sorry about that. Kind of sleep deprived. Okay. Feel kind of weird though that Nongurso became some sort of necessity combo. Just so I can link climb to Nongurso. Which, yeah, that's kind of unacceptable. Unacceptable train of thought. I understand why. I understand why this is the case. Let's try it out. For the record and viewers, you can add word banish word legacy card. Let's just try this out. I have a feeling I could add, maybe I could add Apple Masquerena through this combo. Which one can I activate on? Word 1, special summon. Then if I search word card instead, that's another body. Let's try that. Okay. Going for word crown. And should I just special summon this? There's nothing to lose in doing that. Paper. I'm just thinking, what can I dump with Nightmare? Harp horror symbols. I can see the deck, I forgot. Harp horror symbols 1. Yeah. Yep. I'm seeing chicken now. Trap card. Girsu can dump a trap card. 30-second on a drop card. Let me try to think of some. I think the situation changes if I have Harp Horror and Nightmare. Because, yeah, Nightmare and Symbols become redundant. And Nightmare just as a way, like extra monster. Basically, Nightmare just redirects to Symbols. I feel like this could have been maximized more. Just that Symbols Harp is just restricted. It's Harp Horror and Symbols in hand feels like a restricted idea. I think I should try it right now before I forget it. Okay. Normal summon harp. Link. Okay. Okay. Discard. Add. Ground. Summon ground. Counter. Harp horror effect. Banish. Summon. Now this is where I try to spice things up by dumping the crescendo. I use crescendo. Maybe once I have IP Masquerena. For now, proceed. Okay. Wait. Viva. I think that's supposed to be bubble. I'm just wondering because in Japanese reading that could have been written as bubble. Just flat ba instead of be e or be extended e. It could might have just been ba extended a when I extended a. Mm, this one. This one. Okay. Versus Touch Nightmare. Mm-hmm. Symbols and Girsu. Ano siya? Can I upgrade? Crescendo. Once I have IP, maybe I should. No, it just feels strange. Because I don't have. Yeah, I think I don't have extra body for IP in this case. If I have Timbals and Nightmare, I think I could develop so I could have IP Masrena, Babel, and Valkyrie, so Symbols Engrave. Hmm. I'm just confused. Uh, wait. I think Galatea could add another dimension. This one. Adding World Wand. Okay. Activate. Add Crescendo. Set Crescendo. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Then opponent's turn. If I use the crown, I spell summon I from graveyard and then use I's effect. Discard one, add crown. One effect for summon crown. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then and then Yurisu can add to hand symbols if I choose not to take control. Yeah, that's technically 4. Still 4. So okay. So it's maxed out to 4 interruptions. Hmm. Feel like I mean I can't activate anything. I think that's about it. I have oh okay, I kind of see why it gives different path. But it kind of gives different path if I have Nightmare in hand and Harp in hand. So like I said earlier, Nightmare translate to symbols. If Nightmare dumps one, in the case where I have Harp or yeah, it ends up with still for disruptions. I don't have Climax, but I have IP. Let's try that out. Yeah, think I'm contented with that. Now change it back. That's then I discard add crown. Just summon crowns. 8 or dump. So I could either dump Crescendo or Nightmare. If I dump Crescendo, I will end up slightly like I will my field will my setup will end up the same as almost the same as the previous setup I had. except I don't have nightmare. If I dump nightmare, think I can switch someone. I think I'll get the Ivy Mascarena instead of uh Crescendo. Let's try that out. Okay. Shuffle. No, I'm just wondering. So if harp chord and cymbals, yeah, for some strange reasons, the for some strange reason, the idea of nightmare converts to cymbals is kind of restrictive. Apparently, if I have harp and cymbals, so I have both nightmare and cymbals active in my graveyard, it gives a different path, I guess. Nightmare can dump one. That that makes the difference, I guess. Although if I dump one, I don't get that recycled crown from the previous setup. Let's just see how this will turn out. Yes, Verso. Someone, Verso. Then symbols. Okay. Attach. Maybe you should have just banished the nightmare. Either way, it gets added to hand by Enlil. Kind of the same way. Although I prefer Nightmare in the graveyard rather than symbols in the graveyard after my first turn. Because Nightmare is more flexible than symbols. Okay. Bunch Nightmare. I dump one. One effect. Banish. Kind of weird. Summon IP. Okay. Add to. Oh. It's different. I guess. I add one. Okay. So 1, 2 symbols engraved, then 4 for 1. So yeah. Like I said earlier, instead of Rosendo, we have IP Masquerade. Now the question is, which is more valuable, IP or Crescendo? By the end of everything. for one at least. I can't use the Underworld Goddess of flow 7. I could only go for SP or Unicorn with Masquerena. I think it would have been better if I go for the counter trap instead. Hmm. So let me just think. Symbols for summoning Grisu, and if Grisu take control, I guess. Galatea I add crown, discard wand. Third interruption, fourth interruption, IP Masquerena. Yeah. Then no further. Meanwhile, in previous setup, we have ended Girsu, Word Ground, Crescendo, and then Simba's at 10, I think. Or maybe Simba's at Grave. I think it's at Grave. I think I at least kind of see how it is. Yeah. Okay. Next, try to try to finish the deck. Maybe I'll try single round, one or two single rounds. Maybe just one, if that round takes too long to finish. Cross out. I hope this stream helped you. No, as you learn along with how I understand how Orcust work today. Okay. Forgetting something. Ah yes, foolish. Now, now the goods and Boreal. No, no, the goods kind of add different layer. Because I can have Crescendo, and then you can search. No, return Crescendo back to hand. Then again, yeah, feels like that same dilemma of order options. Feels kind of weird, like I am forgetting some staples. I think, I think I'll just let that. Hope you don't mind. Just getting some ideas on what I'm missing. Or I think I don't have the net deck. I'm changing the ratios and not build at least. Or maybe not. I still need proper guidance on how to build it. Yeah, trenches. Impermanence. I forgot. That's what makes feel lacking. Mm, mm, droplets will help. No, I think I need to open the tickets. From what I'm seeing though, it's getting kind of weird. Yeah, it's just a bunch of staples. The remainder is just a bunch of staples. Impulse, of course, that one painful card. Sure, that's just I do. I don't want to be abusive. I think I'll entertain the idea of running tree with that. Yeah, it's prosperity health. Then will charm me. I'm grateful will charm me. Okay. One last is I think it's safest to include these tactics. Pattern. I think I'm play test. Yeah, going for it. Test. Wait, why is it A? Okay. Hmm. Seems I can only do just one round. Oh wait, no. I forgot it had it much. I can't do much anymore at this point. I go first and then I scrap the combo. Try to bait out this guy. He has no interruptions. Dumping. Nightmare. Maybe I just activate that. Ground. Maybe I should have gone with the Girisu road. But then it restricts me, yeah. No, I think this is for the best. I just forgot I could have gotten additional body. Yeah, I do. I just screwed myself. I've dumped all the combo pieces. And can I still activate this one? Which one is this? No, that's not. Okay, I'm ready. like searches, Dark Magician, or any that mentions it except for one. Monster. Top deck. Okay. So it's Magician's one. Then summon from extra deck. I think it's perfect type of stuff. And let's proceed. Okay. Okay. Dump. And deck our good card. I want to see how this got, but yeah, I kind of feel bad for them. So okay, yeah, I can't do anything anymore. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I mean face. Oh, yeah, I'm screwing this guy over. Yeah, I'm not. Well, yeah. Not that I blame him. Not that I blame them though. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's about it for this stream. Okay, yeah, at least I managed to uh, try Orcust. Yeah. So for this